My friends, I've just recently finished leading the Awakening Voice Power of Love Sound School for the Tall Trees group. These are the folks who have been in this for a while. And I just have to say, I'm still getting messages and texts and calls and emails. It's amazing what happens when we come together in a community that practices together, that accepts whatever path you're on, accepts you exactly as you are, where trust is built. It's like you can't buy that. It just grows like roots, like nerves, like roots. And then to practice these time-tested practices that I've been practicing my whole life, like mantra. Mantra is tools for the mind. Tools like a toothbrush, like a shovel, like a dishwasher, that help clear the habitual thoughts that aren't useful, that aren't the capital T truth. And when we chant for a while, we start to feel the rest, the mind rest, the inner spaciousness. And then we do things like raga, this slow Drupad singing that feels like you've been in a spa or a deep meditation for a long time. And we can feel the beauty of each note. It's like becoming a connoisseur of vibration. And intuition is vibration. Healing happens at the level of vibration. And we've also been focusing on nervous system regulation. In these times, it's so important. There's news, there's flashing sound and lights everywhere. And to fill ourselves from within with this power of the vibrations of peace, of love, of balance and harmony, it is not far-fetched. It happens pretty quickly, especially in our sound school. Very quickly, because your voice is medicine. And because we co-regulate in these great long traditions. And then cross-cultural healing songs and creativity practices and dream work. It's so amazing what happens when we listen to our dreams. To me, they're my best teachers. I've been doing dream work since I was 2 years old. I used to interpret dreams sometimes for the ashram because the guru of the ashram, the spiritual community I lived in as a child, was also trained in Jungian dream work and taught us. So a few times a week I listen to my dreams and learn. So we do that, we do breath work, energy practices, and honestly, you are worth this. You deserve it, you're worth it. To feel what it feels like when the nervous system regulates, when you feel at home. What happens when we feel this peace in our nervous system, in our hearts, when we connect to that source that's always here. Sometimes we don't notice it behind with all the commotion that is. When we connect to that, our hearts open, we naturally feel this wellspring of love, which is itself healing. We remember who we are. So I really hope you'll join me for the Awakening Voice Power of Love Sound School. We're starting soon, and you can find the link here in this message. And everything's possible. If the timing you're not sure or other situations, just talk to me, because honestly, we are waking up together. We can walk ourselves and each other home. We are co-creators in this world, not just consumers and reactors. Speaking of which, here's a new version of a Green Tara chant of compassion that's come through me recently. It's calling on the Mother of all Buddhas for the absolute compassion, and every tradition recognizes the value and power of compassion, to let that come through our hearts, even when the minds don't know how, and let it nourish us and all beings with that love in the form of compassion for yourself, past, present, future, for each other, and for all beings. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. 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 Compassion, strength, and wisdom. Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. May you feel that in every cell of your body, every level of consciousness, and know that you are always deserving, always loved. Take the time, give yourself the tools and the practices in the community to allow that space. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. Even in those moments when maybe you didn't feel worthy of compassion, you forgot to give yourself compassion, may you rest in and open to that now. You are always worthy. And time is an ocean, and we can bring that now to ourselves and to all. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. So I hope you'll consider joining me at this year's Awakening Voice Power of Love Sound School. We chant mantras in various traditions: raga, chant, healing songs, groove, rhythm, dream work, shadow work, polyvagal nervous system work, and the joy of connecting. Most of the challenges we felt, the things we've needed to heal from, have happened in relation. So to be in a container of super healthy, healing relationship over the course of the rest of the year is also profoundly healing. Join us in Sound School. Be as you are. You're already holy, but let's make it easy. Contact me for details. Everything is possible. Thank you. Peace to all, love to all, compassion and healing and awakening to all. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. 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 And happiness unto all. That happiness that's not dependent on outer circumstance, but that leads to outer good circumstances. Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Peace to all. Om Shanti. Peace to you on the level of form and physicality. To all beings on the level of form. To you and all beings on the form, on the level of energetics, thoughts, emotions, and beyond. And peace to you and all beings, the mysteries beyond what we know. If you like, you can join with me. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May you always recognize the love within, the eternal light within, and build the capacity with me, wherever you are, to experience it more fully. Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om. And you are already that. These are just ways to make it easier. Hope to see you soon. Namaste. Details are at ginasalā.com. Thanks and praise to our sweet source by many names. Thank you.